Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. What a game and one potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get... Wolverines will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Boise State Broncos offense takes the field for the first time today. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
And the Broncos get it past the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He'll keep it himself. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Little. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The throw to the outside is complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Broncos are flying down the field. The carry going off right tackle here. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the single back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Offense in a split backfield. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Broncos are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Trying play action. Got his man downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Now from the 2-yard line after the incompletion, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
And they just keep feeding giving it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Looking for room, it's Woodhead. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment.
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious. And you've got guys out front that are athletic and that are so strong that they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Wolverines in the hurry up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Oh, it's a reverse. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Quick release on the RPO.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. Smashes it through for the PAT. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Gonna run it. It's Curry. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down for this offense. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. The freshman able to get home with the sack. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. At midfield, he's got room. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's going to pass. Finds his tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He fires a bullet to the right. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Looking for a crease. It's Woodhead. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll pull it on the read. Past the sticks, and he may get more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Little. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Coming out with it, it's Grant. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick strike complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Boise State ready to send out that offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Using his legs, it's Curry. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear.
That's the end of the first.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Across the 25, he's got room. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Yates. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. Goes out of bounds on the play, and he's got him set up 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. He'll put the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Running behind that left side. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sayers. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. First down here for the offense. On the ground, it's Curry. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. They knock him down right there. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Broncos send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled immediately after the catch. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Curry. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He'll call for the fair catch here. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He'll do it himself. Just ran him over. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Give to Brown. Still running at the 40. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Power football with the run. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff to the lone back. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And how about the OC slipping in the screen pass? Try to mix it up, slow down that pass rush, let it come up the field a little bit, get it to your running back, let him do the rest. Nice blocking, nice play call to throw in the screen to change it up a little bit and get the big touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to the Coyotes. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quickly to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The inside handoff. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Broncos are on the move. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off play action. That one comes out hot down the right side. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Broncos get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The short hands, it's Curry. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He's going to pass. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. He rifles one deep to the left. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They want to just keep throwing it. He'll pull it down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Curry. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Stopped after making the catch. And the Broncos want to move quickly. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds a man on the left. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
A strike downfield. Flying down the right side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolverine.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. On second down, looking to throw. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Boise for a fun first half than you? The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
And the Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Brent. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Looking down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Tackle is made at the 48-yard line. Second down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. To the ground to try to move the chains. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's got it again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Brent. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got his man. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. This guy fits the bill. Big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's had their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some 1st downs.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Takes a shot. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown has ensued.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got it behind the line. It's Little.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. On the run, it's Curry. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. On the move. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Grab near the marker. It's Singletary. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping.
And the ball's loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
You know, these running backs have to keep 5 points of pressure on the ball, especially against this defense that prides themselves on creating takeaways. And the offense, real lucky they jumped on that one.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown has it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They're working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Give on the inside. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Now they'll try the right side. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the tailback. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Oh, look out. There he goes. 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And the stomping has commenced.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to the Coyotes. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Broncos will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Going up top on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. On the option. Now the toss. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. On the ground, it's Curry. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dances away. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to run for it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
At the 38. That's a 1st down for the offense.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Wide out in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hands it off. Sweet cut there. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll leave it with him. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Wolverines are marching down the field.
And 1st down for the offense.
The give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it.
Second down coming up.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Do they have another 3rd down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Using the quick game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Running back searching for a hole.
The ball carrier is the running back.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Second down.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the punishment has been extended. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to bring this one out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on 2nd down from the 13. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll try to do it himself. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Curry. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to get to him. He'll pull it down and run. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Turns it on in midfield. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man? Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Looking for room. It's Woodhead. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. They'll run it. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. All kinds of running room. Running inside the 20. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Man, having a great back makes life so easy on your offense. It balances everybody out. It commits more guys to the box. And this guy all season long, he's in the top 10 in rushing for a reason. He's continued to make plays. You continue to trust him. This guy is a great running back.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for it all. Touchdown, Michigan! And the route is on. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quickly to the tight end.
They're up by 7 over Stanford. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw on 2nd down. The quick out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to the air one more time. Got it in the middle, it's Cavazos. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The first down for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Woodhead. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. At the 45, on its way. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The lone back's got it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Handoff from the shotgun. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line? This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this. And the Roadrunners will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So North Texas offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and anytime this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
North Texas in the hurry up. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He makes a grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Texas 7, UTSA 0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Roadrunners offense has the ball for the first time. The offense set for a first down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. To the ground with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the ground game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Coming after him. It's caught downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Roadrunners are threatening on 1st and goal. He looks that one in nicely. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. To a drive there of 84 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Snagged on the outside, it's Harvey. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. North Texas in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. North Texas will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. After run, now throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he left him grabbing. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Oh, what a move to get room. He'll work his way down to the 28. North Texas in the hurry up.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
He'll do it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, North Texas!
At third and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open, hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. He wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The aerial assault continues. He lets it fly. Makes the catch on the left. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that will be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new...
And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Trying to pound it in. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
The AT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, the inside give. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker is Cuevas. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. North Texas in the hurry-up. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really was. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense. He'll pull it on the read. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal coming up. Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the ground like you did right there.
Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And they're not on the same page there. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Roadrunners line up to punt it away. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The inside handoff. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical enough. They give up another run right there for a 1st down. Someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Cuevas. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. North Texas really has it going on offense.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability.
A shot toward the end zone, and that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Bringing it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Unloads it left. And wings it incomplete. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that puts him directly at 100 rushing for the day. He's shown you a little bit of everything, right? Shown you the speed, shown you the quickness, the ability to break tackles, and obviously some durability to now get up to 100 yards on the day.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little stripe down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. North Texas in the hurry-up. They go right back to him. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Harvey. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there at Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Marshall.
Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his target down the middle.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Swings it out to the flat. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Finds a crease at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Harvey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He wants to go deep. And he's got it inside the 35. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's right on target. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
North Texas, 38. UTSA, 21.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. On second down, looking again to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. They keep attacking through the air. And that one's incomplete. Line getting set on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Finds his man. It's Mancuso. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He's going to pass. Quick completion on the out. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Got his man. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Snapped it in the shotgun. In the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this drive with a pass. He finds his man.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. Grabbed behind the line. It's Mancuso.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The back goes in motion. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw on second down. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Arkansas State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go back to the ground. Keeps the legs moving. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Shakes off the tackler. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. And this is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run, another good run, another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The run from the shotgun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, North Texas. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Texas, 45. UTSA, 35.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll do it himself. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. But you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! He gets it in. Touchdown, Mean Green. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Texas, 52, UTSA.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
The Roadrunners want to move quickly. He's looking to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the misfire now on second down. He'll keep it himself. Quarterback got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And now a big third down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Peppers. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Peppers. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to 1st down. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving. On the move is the 30. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. They'll give it to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. North Texas in the hurry up. Power football with the run. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking for a crease, it's Tompkins. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for to score. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, North Texas. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give on the inside. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Roadrunners are on the move. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense in hurry-up mode. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. The give out of the gun. At midfield, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. And the stomping has commenced. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll throw on third down. Makes his connection. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He'll just keep slinging it. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Here's the handoff. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. A little release to the back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They move the tight end all over. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that 1 more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, float over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
On to attempt the try.